Welcome everyone to this month's Astrocolorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper. My website is sealedwithlove.com. Okay, so the idea of the Astrocolorscope is, in a moment, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the astrology, the aspects that are coming up for the month of June 2015. Then I'm going to select 3 crystals from my crystal bag here for each sign. And I'm going to throw those crystals into a circle of the 12 houses and then read the color of the crystal, the qualities of the crystal, and how that reflects on the house that they've landed in and what that means for you. I'll also be using my intuition to see what else comes up. And I'll be picking a bead from the bead bag right here for an additional influence from the color and anything else that comes up from that. And I like to do things in 3s. So we have a tarot card as well. This is the Voyager deck. So I'll pick a card for you. And what you can do then is take a look at the card and see what you are most attracted to in that card. And whatever you're attracted to, then you can ask yourself, what does that mean? So you get an additional message, but it's personal for you. Okay, so to begin with, we're going to talk a little bit about the astrology that's coming up, the aspects that are coming up. So we've got a Sagittarius full moon on the 2nd of June, and you know, with Sagittarius, it's the 9th house sign, and it's very much about, it's a fiery sign. It's very much about adventure and taking off into this world that is unknown. So with that full moon, when you get a full moon, it's almost like you're coming to a fulfilled place. So you're asking yourself, am I fulfilled in the department of adventure? Am I fulfilled in that place of philosophy, of education, of higher education, of learning, of travel? Do I feel fulfilled when I'm looking at a broader perspective of my life? So that's what comes up with that particular moon. And then there's a new moon that comes in on the 16th, which is Gemini. And with the Gemini energy, it's ruled by Mercury. Mercury is going direct finally on the 11th of this month. So communication comes into balance, and technical things, electrical stuff, it all starts working a little bit better. But then when we get to that new moon, there's also the emphasis on communication. There's an emphasis on education. There's more of a focus on wanting to learn, on wanting to maybe to expand your horizons as well. So it's interesting that Mercury going direct and then the new moon going into Gemini all comes in the same month. So there's almost a sense of much clearer communication, more clarity as well. There's also Neptune is going retrograde in Pisces, which is its natural sign, and that's on the 12th of June. And with that, we become more sensitive. You know, Neptune is a planet of imagination. It's a planet of psychic sensitivity. It's also a planet of addictions, because we tend to want to drown what we are seeing in the outside world and go into a place of fantasy. And so with addiction, it can help us to go inside of ourselves more. But with that retrograde energy, it makes you more sensitive. So it's almost take care at this time if you have this tendency to want to escape things, because with that Neptune retrograde, it's coming on the 12th of the month, and it's going to continue for a while. So just take care, protect yourself. Be aware that if you suddenly start trying to do something that is to avoid your life, that it could just be that particular aspect that's affecting you, and see if you can stay grounded and more in this present moment. Don't look too much into the future. We have Saturn that enters Scorpio on the 14th, and that's also going retrograde as well. Many retrograde planets at the moment. And you know, Scorpio is It's a sign of the underworld, and it's ruled by Pluto, which is also that underworld kind of energy. So there is a sense with Saturn going retrograde in this particular sign. Saturn is a planet of grounding and making you see things. So there is a sense with this that you're going to revisit unresolved issues, challenges, anything that you've pushed down into your emotions, anything you've pushed down under the surface. So with that energy, it's around the 14th of the month. You find that maybe you might be more emotional than you've been in the past, but it may not be about what is going on around you right now. It may be that something else is coming to the surface to be resolved, to be healed. Then we have, of course, this month the summer solstice on the, at least in the northern hemisphere, we have the summer solstice on the 21st, and at that time the sun enters Cancer, which to me is there is a sensitive energy to this, but there's also a feeling of brightness that comes with it as well. I feel like it's adventure time when it goes into Cancer. Well, on the 22nd, we have Jupiter and Uranus are making a trine. And Jupiter is in Leo and Uranus is in Aries, both fire signs. So with this, there's almost a sense of the road less traveled. There's a sense of excitement. There's a sense of adventure. So around that time, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, you might find yourself suddenly wanting to take a trip, or suddenly wanting to go into the kind of relationship that you've never been in before, or maybe going for a job that you didn't think you were capable of getting, or didn't think that you had the qualifications to apply for the job. There is a sense of luck that comes with that particular aspect, and it's been coming through already. Earlier in the year we had the same aspect. Now we're getting another chance at it, so that can come up as well. It may be that you're getting a second chance at something, maybe a relationship or a job or something else that means that your whole world opens up as a consequence. All right then, just as my cat came in to say hello. So now let's move on and see what's coming up for your sign. Okay, Scorpio, so for you have this piece of black tourmaline that went into your 5th house. It has a little bit of mica on the back there as well. So the 5th house is about creativity. It's about your friends. It's about your passion. It's about leadership. Career can come in there as well. With black tourmaline is a stone that usually comes up with protection. But, I'm seeing all these lines on there, and I'm feeling like the stone is saying that you need to get your schedule sorted out. There is a sense of, find time to have fun, find time to do your work, find time to get things organized, find time to plan the right meals for yourself, find time to talk to your family, that kind of thing. So there's a sense of getting all your schedules sorted out. So that's what you need for this month, is that focus on your schedule. Not to bring you on a downer with that, with the 5th house of all this fun going on. But I feel that if you do not do that it's almost like you might double book yourself, or you can't figure out how to fit something in that would have been a great opportunity for you. And I feel as if you're going to lose something as well. So it could be that you lose your purse or your wallet or your phone or something like this that has a schedule linked to it, that has a calendar linked to it. And that's going to upset you, obviously. I'm just seeing if there's anything else that's here. I feel as if you're going to have somebody with you this month that you are either mentoring or they are mentoring you. So there, just that sense of mentorship that's coming up around this stone. So it could be that you're thinking about going on a course where somebody is going to teach you whatever it is you have a passion about. So now the 8th house is this lovely piece of green aventurine. Aventurine often comes up with wealth and prosperity. You put it into grids to help you to amplify your abundance, ability to attract abundance. Your 8th house is about that too. It's about that wealth. It's about acquired wealth. There's a passion that's in the 8th house that is coming to the surface for you. So with this green energy, I feel like you're in for some extra money, some extra luck, some extra time, some extra opportunities, all kinds of different things that coming from the heart level, because aventurine, it's green, so it links to the heart. I'm getting a lot of spirit around the left side of my head here, which is they're my main guides that come in through the left side there. So I feel as if they're saying you need to listen. So when you get intuition, when you get a psychic hit on something, when you get a feeling about something, you really need to listen to that, because if you don't, again, there is a sense of loss, that something is going to be lost as a consequence of that. So yeah, listen to your intuition this month. I mean, you should listen to it anyway, but it's like a stronger feeling with it. It's very important for you right now. In the 10th house went this piece of angelite, and angelite is this lovely kind of denim blue color. Angelite helps you to connect with your angels, which is your 10th house, which is about the career and about your social status. So when I'm looking at this, there is a sense of you are getting a leg up, you're getting support, you're getting help. There's somebody behind the scenes that is talking you up, that's saying how wonderful you are, how good you are at a particular job. Great reviews that you're getting, lovely testimonials for you. So there is a feeling with this that there are opportunities that are coming up because somebody is saying something good about you, something nice about you. But I also feel that your angels obviously are around you and you can ask for help. Because we have blue and green coming in for you this month, these two colors are saying, first of all, you are heading in the right direction. Secondly, you need to do some healing on yourself. It's important because there's new energy that's coming to the surface here. There's a new vibration that's coming up for you, and it's time for you to do, sometimes you just need a little extra boost, and I feel that that's what you need. You need a little extra boost to move you onto that next level. I also feel that either art is going to be important or a painting is going to be important to you. It feels almost like you're looking at something that is very visual and it's triggering a response in you that is exciting and is also awakening. It's like there's a rebirth that's coming from this. Alright, so the stone that came up for you actually is an alexandrite bead. And with alexandrite, it's a lilac bead by day, and at night, in certain light, it turns pale blue. So often when this comes up, I feel that it's about your guardian angels again, that they're with you, that they're guiding you, guarding you, supporting you. So it doesn't have to be like I'm thinking of a spiritual thing, but it could also be a physical thing. It could be your best friend is there. It could be that your wife or your husband is there, or other community people are there who are supporting and helping you, because this stone is very much about transition, transformation, change. So there's a lot of shifts for you this month, but I also feel that a part of that shift is about organizing your schedule so that then you have opportunities, you know exactly where you're going. The card that came up for you is Aspirations. And take a look at that card, see what you're most attracted to, then ask yourself, what does that mean? What does that mean? So when I look at this card, what I'm most attracted to is that tower in the middle. So just going to take a good look at that. Yeah, it looks like a closed hand. What's interesting is it's that tower in the middle. I'm most attracted to this. And it almost looks like a closed hand is right there. Sort of at the end of the tower. Maybe it is. I haven't really. It is a closed hand. Whereas all the other ones, they're either holding something or they have their hands up. So I feel that there could be something that you are holding onto with that closed hand, but you're getting ready to open it up. And I feel that part of that is asking for help. So you may have been a little bit resistant to asking for help. Well, maybe this month it's time to ask. And when you do ask for help, you've got all this angelic energy, then your angels are going to guide you to exactly the person or the people who will be there to support and nurture you. Okay, that's it for this month's Astrocolorscope. Hope you enjoyed it. Do please share it with your friends. Like and subscribe to my channel. And if the message has resonated, please leave me a comment below. Remember that you can subscribe to my love letter and grab your free color kit at bit.ly/color kit. And also remember that I offer different guidance sessions from my website sealedwithlove.com, and I make crystal jewelry, and I also have crystals available in my store, store.sealedwithlove.com. I will see you next week with the Crystal Colorscope. Lots of coloricious blessings to you. Bye.